Hello, Darren here. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to say that the tour was amazing. We were 7 hours in the exclusion zone. But the problem is, because we all wanted to see as much of it as we could, it was quite rushed. So I've been able to capture as much of it as I could. Towards the end of the video, you will lose the sound, the audio goes, because, well, I filmed it in 120 frames per second. Yeah, these things happen when you're out filming and you're not thinking about what you're doing, you're just trying to capture it as much as you can. And it was a fantastic day. If you're in Kiev, I highly recommend you go on a tour. Tons of tour companies, just do some searching on Google, you'll find something. And yeah, I had a fantastic day, captured as much of it as I could. I hope you enjoy the video. Before we go, a few things that I couldn't film were the checkpoints and also the section at the end where we were, I wouldn't say cleaned, we were basically put on a machine to test how much radiation we have. We also had to give our little machines in, which you'll see in the video, the little machine, I talk about it. And it was just a mind-blowing, fascinating day. So here's the video. Well, explorers, right now I can't film where I am. So I'm just pointing the camera here. We're at the checkpoint. Just about to go into the exclusion zone here in Chernobyl. So this here is the sign into Chernobyl, and it's our first stop on the tour. So this is one of the last remaining communist statues, or actually the last remaining statue in Ukraine. See our friend Lenin here. As you can see, right now we are walking through a little, what was a street. All of the nature and trees and bushes overgrown, all the houses. So surreal as you're walking around, just thinking of how many people that were evacuated, literally millions. Some more the derelict buildings here.
These doors on windows, they are called savni, and
it's incredible, is this? Just literally nobody living here. 30 kilometers the exclusion zone.
It is in use. It's very famous among people, even those who live out of the exclusion zone, because by the way,
a few things to bear in mind. You have to cover your body with clothes. So right now I'm wearing a fleece and jeans and trainers, and it's quite hot, but that's just to protect your skin from the radiation. And we also have to wear this. The back of this goes on your chest, and it's to measure how much radiation you've consumed. Now
you should wait for half a minute.
So this in front of us is the reactor which exploded. You can see there's a huge stainless steel building over the top of it, and that's securing all of the, well, nuclear waste. Right now we're 10k into the exclusion zone, and this is where the highest amount of radiation is. And this here, I think this is reactor number 6. See all the cranes have just been in that position for 30 years. But the stainless steel covering over the reactor, that just cost literally multi-millions. I think in fact it was 3 billion if I'm correct, and it was made by the Americans, British, Ukrainians, everybody had a, and this is just all inhabited, and it's going to be like this for a long time. So this is a Geiger counter, and as you can see it's barely going off at the moment, but you can hear it. And you can see the 4th reactor right in the background there. We're only allowed to film in this direction, but just look at the size of this huge thing that's covering over the, protecting the, all of the crap inside it. So our next stop is Pripyat, which was built to house the workers of Chernobyl. Had a population of about 48,000 in 1986 when the disaster happened. This used to be a forest called the Red Forest, but with the explosion and the nuclear waste blown all this way, it literally burnt all the trees down. Now all the way along this road are houses, these modern looking apartments, but obviously nobody lives in these anymore and they're all hidden by the trees. Right now we're at a checkpoint and unfortunately I can't show you it, but can you see the street lights right in front of us here? All of these apartments are just hidden behind these trees. Yes, this used to be a town with a population of 50,000 people. You can see how overgrown it is. Let's look at all these trees grown over the last 30 years. And this here was the old town square. Wow, this is incredible. Look how overgrown it is. So this was a hotel.
And of course hotel police, as you see. And
so this used to be the Palace of Culture. So my commentary isn't great today, but I'm just trying to take all of this in and capture it at the same time. And with it being on a tour guide, kind of are a little bit rushed. But the Palace of Culture apparently is where they had all of the social events, boxing, concerts. Some interesting street art here, bears. Which reminds me, because the exclusion zone isn't habited by humans, what they've found is a lot of nature has come back. Within the exclusion zone you'll find wild boar, European bison, wolves. Surreal to think that you're walking around a town right now, and 94 towns and villages were basically wiped off the map. Got to be careful where you're walking, look at the deepness of this hole. So this theme park that you see in front of us was due to open in May 1986, literally a few months before disaster happened. So yeah, this is all abandoned. And this is what I love exploring. Just look at these bumper cars. Wow, this is incredible. Just think, all the families and kids going around on the bumper cars. There are a number of rules, like you can't touch anything because it increases your chance of being contaminated. Now I'm against some railings, but I'm not touching them. And whenever you see any photos of Chernobyl, it's always of this big wheel here. Just look how rusty it is. Incredible, it really is. It's mind-blowing. This place has always been on my bucket list. I suspect these were some type of swings, but obviously they've eroded and fallen down after these years, what, 30 odd years. And as you get closer to it, it's just, man, it's mind-blowing. Absolutely bonkers. Well, you wouldn't think it, but this used to be a sports stadium.
It was called Avant-Garde.
Climbing the stadium steps. Heavy breathing. It's quite steep. This is crazy. What's left of this stadium? So down there you've got the running track, and then the field behind you with all the trees is actually the football field. You see all of these rooms. Can't go inside, unfortunately, it's not safe. But right now I'm just walking on the top. It's crazy. Keep saying that.
That is still standing here.
So the last floodlit tower, the others have fallen down, the other three. It's incredible that this apartment complex is just hidden between all the trees. Somebody's post box.
Hiljaa. Niinkö mä sanon, että tässä.
So right now we're in what I suspect was a basketball court.
This is the one in pink.
And this is what is left of the swimming pool. Wow. Locker room in here. So this is exploring on a different level, just not seen anything like this before. The rule is we can't eat or drink outside, because obviously another rule is we can't eat or drink outside because of the contamination. Obviously if we eat or drink, it's putting the nuclear, what's it called, my brain's gone, nuclear particles is what I was getting at. You can see the Geiger counting going crazy right now because of the waste on this.
Are you ready with
Lots of derelict vehicles around here. Stop. So this is incredible. It's a huge antenna system that was used during the Cold War by Russia to detect any American warships or nuclear weapons or rockets. So it starts right down there, goes all the way. Look at this.
Was this active at the time?
Absolutely crazy. Never seen anything like this before in my life.